my boy. What's the word? You know why I'm hyped. It's my city's day, man. F your pies, man. It's all about 314 St. Louis, Missouri. The city stand up. And it happened to be temperature check Tuesdays. Ain't no way I wasn't gonna have no St. Louis talent on the show. What's good, my boy?
What's poppin', son? You got somebody that's been having an incredible last year, bro, and trying to start this year off right. You get what I'm saying, son?
Oh yeah, no, this man been working very, very hard. I think it was this time last year he had one of the best 2-on-2s to come out. I want to say, you know, we seen him do his thing on Midnight Madness. We seen him do this thing on RBE. We seen him do his thing with Bags and Bodies, and
Somebody.
now he right back in the city in April with a big one against a legend in B Magic. I'm talking about none other than St. Louis finest. You know what I'm saying? The pin himself, K motherfucking D, man.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. What's good with you, man? It's
Happy
a lot of
314
314
day,
shit.
man.
A lot
Happy
of 314 shit,
314 day.
man. They don't know about it, man.
You
If you're
don't
looking
know about it,
confused,
man.
if you're looking confused, it's an
I,
important
I,
day.
I
March
am. I'm sorry.
14th.
I don't know nothing. I don't.
Nah, it's cool. It be like that. It be like that. They say I was just in the space with Calico earlier today. They say they had a 313 day yesterday.
You know what I'm saying?
I said, it's a lot of it's a lot of Midwest shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But what's popping with y'all, man?
Man, what's good with QKD, man? First of all, you know what I'm saying? It has been a minute since the last time we've talked. It was
Yeah.
right before Bags and Bodies. You know what I'm saying? But I think we really just kind of need to take a step back, man. Just take us through like the last 18 months of your life, man. Because I feel like there has just been like an explosion of just like popularity. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody saying KD's name. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just take us through what's the last few months been for you, my boy?
Shit, man, it's been crazy. Like on the good side, and I'm not gonna say pressure, but it's like a lot more expectations. So you don't have you don't have the luxury now of fucking up because now they're expecting something out of you. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing, and it's also hey, I'm human, so every line may not be as crazy as it could have been. You know what I'm saying? And it's also high profile battles, good opportunities to where you gotta keep up that level of intensity and then take it up. Because if you at an 8 and you give them an 8 after so long, it's like, oh, we get the same thing. You're still at an 8, but now the only way for you to impress now is for you to be a 10. You get what
For
I'm
sure.
saying? So like a lot of times, you just gotta stay humble, like reinvent yourself like fucking every other matchup. You gotta be like, I need another bang, I need another haymaker. Ain't no just no writing just to fill up the time. You actually gotta be saying stuff. Because niggas want your head on the platter now. Niggas want your spot. They want that you are a proclaimed target. You made yourself a target. You know what I'm saying? But it's hey, I'd rather be in this position than a nigga who trying to get known. Let me say that much. I'd rather be the nigga who's they see me versus the nigga who's overlooked.
That's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying?
It's a lot more people further behind you than it is ahead of you.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm just grateful because hey, when you writing every day or you looking up, you got 3, 4 matchups and you can't afford to lose not one of them. Hey, that'll make you like drained in a whole nother way. You know what I'm saying? But you get the right to talk your shit at the end of that. If you handle your business, you get the right to talk your shit. They putting your name in the best battles of 2022 and the most improved battler. I think everybody did the top 10 battles of the year last year. My name was on like a lot of them, if not for one, then two. And not to mention, me and Jay that guy was like honorable mention in a few of them. So you know what I'm saying? That looks good when you on the list multiple times. That looks good. That looks real good. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact. Consistency is key. Now, like I said in the intro, man, you had one of the best 2-on-2s I have
Appreciate you.
ever seen in my entire life.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you, yo. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got some book in STL. We're gonna do it again this year. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
So
go.
yeah, we got something booked. And shout out to my nigga MVP. Yeah, we got something booked, something real nice that people gonna like. You know what I'm saying? So we looking to do that shit again because that shit was fun, man. That 2-on-2 shit, that's entertaining right there.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Um, I think for me, kind of watching just again, like I said, the momentum that you built off of that, heading right into Midnight Madness, having again one of the better battles of the year, in Midnight Madness. What is the difference in pressures when you go from a 2-on-2 to a more, you know what I'm saying, one-on-one matchup?
Um, I couldn't lose my money. I don't like. I ain't going there to have the best nothing. I was going in there to really 30 wise. I ain't gonna lie to you because in them type of matchups, you just want to make it as clear and unanimous as possible, like to get your money back. You don't want none of that 4-3 split where it could have went either way. So if it don't go in your favor, you can't even be mad. You can't say they robbed me because it's a close battle. I was going in there to put my foot in Wild's ass. You know what I'm saying? I was like, why is this nigga not dying, bro? Like I'm putting every bullet in this motherfucking gun. Why is he here? You know what I'm saying? But we had a good one. And Midnight Madness, it gave me so much love and the feedback and just the impact alone because the night was really set up for Snake Eyes and Twerk. I had no idea I was gonna walk out of there one of the best battles of that wave. You know what I'm saying? So now when people say what's one of the battles, what's three things you take away from Midnight Madness? People say the belts, Twerk, and me and Wild. So you know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of love, man, behind that. So I'm forever grateful. Forever, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. No, my shit was glitching for a second. But now I'm forever grateful for that, man. But I couldn't walk out of there no loser. Let me tell you that much. I couldn't walk out of there no damn loser. Because them Twitter spaces was different back then.
Bro.
Twitter spaces back then was like 800 to like 1200 on the average.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying?
And
You
when you
definitely
got
had to have
smoked on
thick
it, you
skin
got
back in the
smoked on
day.
it.
You say what, check, bro?
You definitely had to have that some thick skin back in the day when it came in on Twitter. They used to eat, bro. Comments, losing a battle this time last year
Don't
meant
get in
so
there.
much
Don't get in that
more.
space. Don't get in that space. And that's so crazy. You say back then. It was just last
Last
year.
year.
And that's
That's
what
how
it was. It was
that's how
just
quick it
last year.
changed, though.
And like I know nowadays, man, if Hitman do a space and it might be like 700 to 800 people, depending on who else is in there with them. But like when Surfing them was doing spaces, bro, it was legitimately
2003.
it. I'm like, God, that everyone trying to get a battle. Everyone trying to get a
Yeah.
battle. That's why I always shout out to people who made me and Wise happen because it was so many people that could have got that spot on that card. Because if you go look at that flyer, me and Wise was first or second off. I think it was Carolina Nightmare, Monty, then me and Wise, and then Damon and Philly, and then Snake and Twerk. So it was so you could have replaced any battle with me and Wise and they still would have been coming just for Snake Eyes and Twerk. You know what I'm saying? So you really had to stand out for you to get a piece of that show because, hey man, it was a lot of people trying to get in Midnight Madness. They wanted them belts. They wanted to be in that circuit right there. You know what I'm saying? Like to be the most talked about on the app. And if you ain't have no belt, man, you know what I'm saying? You was replaceable. The only niggas who was for sure in Midnight Madness was the belt holders. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I
that's
was
a fact.
definitely going for a belt. I was definitely because that's the only way to stay in the conversation. That was the
That's
only
a
way.
fact.
You know what I'm saying? That was the only way, man. So, and that was a wild time in battle rap. That was so fucking crazy. That was a wild time in battle rap,
We
bro.
wasn't. I don't even think people was taking showers, brushing their teeth.
Yo,
It
you
was
will wake up
immediately
7 o'clock in the morning, bro.
all
Yeah,
Literally.
yeah,
day
nah.
long. Like you putting your job at risk because you did not want to miss the Twitter Spaces. You
Hey, let
did
me tell
not
Yo,
you
want.
something. Hey, let me
yo,
tell you something, yo. I had 2 weeks off of work at that time, man. And when I say I woke up every day, and it was 500 people in the space, 600 in the space. I'm riding around in the car, Spaces playing off the audio.
Yeah.
Ain't want no music, no none of that.
Nah, yo, they was falling asleep on Spaces. Like you,
On
what?
me.
You
On
ain't
me,
want to
nah, it
miss
was.
nothing.
You didn't want to miss nothing because I'm gonna tell you something. It was no structure to how you got a battle. So you could dead ass been on Spaces at 8:00. And if 1:00 comes around, it's your time to talk your shit, or you just so happen to fall into an argument or whatever case may be. You did not want to miss your opportunity, bro. That motherfucker had us hooked.
No,
if you wasn't in the space, you snooze, you lose. Literally. You know what I'm saying? Because while you sleeping or whatever the fuck you doing, there is somebody trying to get a battle.
That's a fact.
That shit's so crazy. I'm so glad that shit over with because I can't do that shit no more. Motherfucker have a space
They be like, yo, you hear work in the background? You at work? Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Nah. And look, I work with boxes. I drive trucks and shit. So just imagine you trying to talk to customers, you moving shit in on space. Man, nah, bro. I'm losing something. I'm losing some points, some mileage, something. They on my ass. You know what I'm saying?
The calculation's gonna be slightly off this time around.
I'm so glad that shit's over with, man. That was some intense ass shit, bro. That was some intense ass shit, man. But and you got to be on there talking shit. What if the person you talking shit to can't even do the battle? You gotta do it all over again with the next nigga.
It was a revolving door. You know what I'm saying? You was definitely trying to shoot as many darts at the board as you possibly could. Because like you said, you never knew who was going to fall off. Money wasn't going to be right. Because you know how it go. When you talking that shit, you get in an argument. Oh, I got 500. No, you got 500. I got 1,000. No, you got 1,000.
And look, and look.
When it comes time to pay, though.
And hey, check. The thing is with that, bro. Niggas was saying the most craziest numbers for betting. Just so they can get a spot in on Midnight Matt. I know a nigga straight said, I got 10,000. I said, come on, cuz. Like, you know what I'm saying? And as men, you don't want to be like a nigga. I got like 1,000. You know, that's as much as I'm willing to spend on this battle rap shit. When a motherfucker say 1,000, get your broke ass out of here. You like, I know, this is some good money right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I forgot who said it, but a nigga kept it so real. That nigga said, man, I got kids, I got bills, I'm trying to spend about $500-$600 with y'all. What's up, man? That's as much as I'm willing to lose. If I win it, cool, but this is how much I'm willing to. I respected that nigga so much. I said, finally, some fucking sense in this motherfucker. The niggas was like, yeah, I got 5,000-6,000. I'm like, come on, man. Not saying that's a problem for you, because if you got it like that, more power to you, my man. But a nigga like me, I told Wise, hey, look, and since it's over with, hey, man, I can keep it real, man. Me and Wise was talking so much shit. That nigga Wise raised the bet up. I'm like, hell yeah. That nigga said, we was like, yeah, we gonna bet 2,000, and it's another 2,000 if you 30. I'm like, that's $4,000. Man, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? like Midnight Madness was April 8th. I'm like, man, that shit's rolling off the first. Man, fuck out of here. I ain't finna play no 4 bands. Like, what I do, the pressure of perception. I got 2,000. Fuck yeah, nigga, 2,000. Not 30 yo. Yeah, I'm gonna call this nigga up soon as this shit over. AY. So I'm scratch that other 2, my nigga. That was one of the craziest times, bro. Fun though. We had fun. That's for damn sure. We had fun, man.
And you know, from that, it pretty much brung you forward to Bags and Bodies. One of the biggest storylines of the year, for sure.
Hey, KD was ready to fight everybody in the house.
I wasn't, man. I was chill. Yo, that was a really different time, bro. Like, even now, it's March now. So it's March. I straight look back and say, damn, the whole October, I was not in St. Louis. I was really in Atlanta for 30 days, rapping for camera and money. You know what I'm saying? And like that was crazy, given how when Hitman first announced the show, I didn't think I had a chance in hell. I was like, they usually give them opportunities to all of the same people. You know what I'm saying? So when I finally got my shot, I say, oh no, this crazy. And Jay that guy was another one. I was trying to bury his ass round one. So that way round 2 and 3 was a lot smoother. He was another motherfucker. You just will not die. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting there like the whole time by round 2, I'm like, this is another wild situation, bro, where I have to rack all 3 rounds, and I wrote my 3rd round on the fucking plane. So I'm like, how is this gonna go, man? This nigga rapping long as shit. They loving his style. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but now Bags and Bodies was a true blessing, man. I met a lot of good people, man. We made history in there. You know what I'm saying? Made history.
And you're not the only, you know what I'm saying? Respectfully, you're not the only Bags and Body star on this platform right now. You know what I'm saying? My co-host was out there, you know what I'm saying, getting these battles wrong. No, I'm just playing.
You wildin'. First off, let's just speak to the J that guy and Katie situation.
Yeah.
Bro, that first battle said that nigga wanted to fight everybody. Then all I heard was he said all he heard through the house was, hey, yo, Slick Hitman saved you, bro. Cause Jay beat you.
Yeah, no, they was giving me shit in there. Of course, like I definitely won, but they was giving me shit. But that's what I was saying earlier. When the bar is set so high for you, nigga, it's easy for someone else to impress because you got so much room to shock people. Like my shock factor, a lot of it went away. So now people, whatever you get from me, I guarantee you that's what you expect. You know what I'm saying? I got to do some total different shit for you to be shocked. But nah, Deadass was probably one of the best judges. He
I
was like one of the
appreciate that.
best judges, like most consistent, unbiased. He fucks with a lot of people. You know, wasn't in like none of the it wasn't no bullshit, but he just kept his nose clean and just did the battles. Like, you know what I'm saying? So nigga wasn't trying to hang out with us and compromise judgment, you know what I'm saying, by building relationships. So I fucks with that. I definitely fucks with that. That's a good when you a clean judge, it makes it so much easier to digest when the votes don't go in your way. Cause you be like, he's just judging. He just have an unbiased opinion. You know what I'm trying to say? So like
Mhm.
a lot of times the judges shit, they be in cahoots with the battlers sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like just calling it what it is. But I fucks with Bags and Bodies, man. Shout out to my bro Hitman, man. Another 314 nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You know, definitely, man. A special shout out to Hitman. Another million view battle under his belt.
Right,
Number
right, right.
23.
Yeah,
The
holla 2-1 by the way. Holla 2-1.
Hey, yo, stand on it. What rounds? What rounds? What rounds?
We'll talk about
You
that
know
off
what?
camera.
It's
We'll
just
talk about that.
overall the battle. You know what I'm saying? Just the
What,
overall battle of it. You know.
That boy lying like shit.
No, I really like his first round. His first round was solid. I'm just a fan of Eazy storyline. Eazy probably got the one of the best catalog of battles out right now. All his battles that made sense. He didn't tackle all the names he needed to tackle. If you was to say right now who should Eazy battle, I guarantee you it's like one of them battles where he's in the driver's seat or like it's not. He got all, when people say they want to see him battle Good, he did that. Then they say he wanted to see him battle Cal, he did that. Then before all that, they said they wanted to see him battle Rex, he did that. And then Chess, he did that. You know what I'm trying to say? So Eazy really didn't lay his. He made his 10 battles work, 10, 12 battles work, you know what I'm saying? So for him to break away, now he got a YouTube drop with Hitman, man, that man working. The man working. The boy was only on Fresh Prince for fucking 2 episodes. Two
hey, that man
episodes
taking his
and
craft seriously, like
on my mama.
by
On
all
my
means.
mama. I fucks with it. The top tier disc. He was the first one to do that. He got his own merch. He a part of one of the best groups in battle rap, and he's still building his own.
I bet he got a phone call.
Nasty, nasty.
We're gonna add him to the stream.
But we got Katie on the show. Oh, wait, we back. We got him back.
Can you hear me?
Yep,
Yeah.
we good.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, somebody was calling my fault.
No, all good. No, I think again, I hate to keep talking about this damn battle, but you know what I'm saying? It seems to be like one of the headline stories of the year. I had Holla in the first, I had Easy in the second, and again, Holla's material in the third. If you're just looking for listening to the content of what she's saying, he had stuff, but he's also a momentum battler. You cannot stop yourself. You know what I'm saying? Every line complaining about the mic issues and other, you know what I'm saying, obstacles and adversities that came with that battle. You got at some point in time, like I said, it's just like I'm an official, you know what I'm saying, for basketball. And two hands on you, that's an automatic foul. But shit, maybe today I ain't calling that shit. By the second quarter, I'm not calling that two-hand foul. So ain't no point of even complaining about it.
Everybody got a point. I can understand everybody's point. Me personally,
Boy.
it's 3-1-4. So the only point I need is, hey, the man won. The man won.
I mean, at the end of the day, he did over 1 million views. We know he got the big bag. Did he ever lose? Has he ever lost?
No, but you know what though? A lot of it though, Eazy was the first one to touch on a lot of shit. So you know what I'm saying? It's not like he did the whole how you do this and your dad did it. He didn't do that. He was the first one to ever touch on the cinnamon stuff. So that comes with shock factor. When you the first one to do some shit, you know what I'm saying? And Hitman has a lot more to grab from than Eazy. So, Easy, he's not in like no shenanigans and no shit like that. People be trying to talk about him and Do. You know what I'm saying? They only get so far because she's not trying to be in the spotlight like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if Easy had more dirt, it could be more to pull from. You know what I'm saying? But Hitman got a lot of shit. He got the Wildin' Out shit. He got shit, go listen to the battle. You know what I'm saying? He just talked about everything that Hitman's a part of. It's easy to do that. The material you write itself when you writing with substance. The material you write itself. All you got to do is pull and put the words in the right place. You know what I'm saying? Easy. We can't bag on him for Fresh Prince. The hell? Like, how was that bad? Even if your character died in 30 seconds. The fuck does that mean? You know what I'm saying?
30 more seconds than I got.
Exactly. And we downloaded Peacock just to watch him. Like,
low key, I still think I pay for that. I need to actually cancel that subscription.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So I'm not saying people, that's like if Eazy was in BMF. We would be happy one of our own is just,
for sure.
You get what I'm saying there? But, yeah, my line was drew in the sand the very moment the battle got announced. So, Holla 2-1.
I respect that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I love the fact that Holla took Eazy to block captain. I love the fact that he's willing and he's ready to get back outside. I think, you know what I'm saying? This is his next battle, I think, is even gonna be more important than the Eazy battle. So I'm looking forward to it.
I feel like, and I think a lot of people fucks with Eazy because, you know what I'm saying, he gambled on himself. A lot of people, I don't know nothing about no contract with URL, I don't know, but some people be in a mental contract. They be like I'm going to keep the rapport I got with URL because, you know what I'm saying, it's a safer bet. You know what I'm saying? Some people benefit from it, some people don't. Some people, they grow a lot from it, from URL, right place, right time. You know what I'm saying? Where they get the push. I remember None was on the card like every other fucking card. You know what I'm saying? They was pushing None. But if None would have, like, I guess, left his contract, went to RBE, who's to say where he would be at? Somewhere better, somewhere worse. But some people don't really take that gamble. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to stay on URL. But Eazy said, fuck that.
Hey.
I'm finna go over here to Chrome.
Get this bag.
Get this
YouTube drop.
Man, I fuck a lot of people, they fucks with Eazy as a person.
No, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? As a talent, like as an artist. And then when you get to chop it up with him in person, he's a very down to earth guy. It's so hard to dislike that.
No, it really is.
It's so hard to go against that when you didn't met this nigga in person, shook his hand, got a vibe from the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Then, hey man, more power to him. But Holla 2-1. I'm just throwing it out there. You know what I'm saying? Just
Hey, you know the great thing about this is not a debate show. I literally just had this conversation with A Ward.
yeah.
Battle rappers get to come here and talk your shit. I'm not here to debate with you, sir. Holla to
Hey,
one. There it is.
hey. Speaking of A Ward, man, I just want to say, you know what I'm saying, just a brief comment. That boy 3 rounds he had versus Vixen was some of them like the meanest shit. And Vixen, my sister. And when I say I was sitting on the other side of that, like,
It was
nah, you ain't right that. Like, Big K did all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like,
he
and
definitely
Ward
got
is
some
my
get back.
partner. But when the man
Yo,
said, "What else happened when you lose to a dog?" Vixen
ja-
trouble. I think I was walking around like, you know what I'm saying, I was watching the pay-per-view and I walked around and said, "Nah, we not doing that. We Buddhist man or something." Like
Nah.
Buddhist man, that was one of the best three
that man
rounds
was
ever.
on fire that night.
I hope him and Verb lock in.
So what's your take on that? You seeing all of this play out between Verb and A Ward.
Like, what's my take on like the battle being set
I
up
guess, I
or
guess for someone like A Ward who's done it independent, not having to push by a particular league. You know, Verb says it's certain, you know what I'm saying, obstacles you gotta face, certain T's you gotta cross. Do you feel like that being from the Midwest, like it's certain people that you have to have on your resume?
I'm gonna say this much. It's certain people I would want on my resume from the Midwest. But however, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like in the past 6, 7 years, I've grown the mentality of I want to be the name on niggas' resumes. I know a lot of people who didn't battle the JCs, the the Big T's, and they're not a big name. Battling names don't always mean you become a name.
That's a
It
fact.
might
Mm.
it might back up the feel of, man, he's official, man. Then you start running down his resume. But if you don't carry yourself like a name, then you just a person who battled the names. You get what I'm saying? Like, and also how you get the names matter too. So I hate to say it, as an artist, if you go pay for a name, you lose a little bit of respect on how you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying don't invest in your career. I'm not saying that at all, but it's a two-sided coin. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get the name, you might not get the feedback that you want from it. You know what I'm saying? But as a guy from the Midwest, there is some names that I be like, hey, look, I gotta get in this conversation of people. You know what I'm saying? It's like an inner, it's like an inside thing where it's kind of like you're not official till you battle him. You're not official till you go there on that league. You're not official till you get what I'm saying. So it's like a
It's certain leagues and it's certain battlers. Not saying that you need every single one, but
yeah,
there are definitely staples, cornerstones in the Midwest, cornerstones specifically in St. Louis.
yeah, for sure.
That if you are a battle rapper, you would hope that you would aspire to be able to face one of these names. And my boy, all
You
of
think
this, the last 12 months has culminated into you coming right back home on
Yeah,
STL Street Report
yeah,
against one of the best punchers of all time. Somebody who took punching to a whole new level.
he did, he did, he definitely did.
You got B motherfucking magic. The show arrived.
Yeah, yeah, I'm real focused for that. I'm real focused for that. I don't battling in St. Louis, so battling in St. Louis, I've worked my way up the chain. You know what I'm saying? I've worked my way up the ladder. So a lot of times I don't get a lot of opportunities to battle people that's like over me ranking wise. You know what I'm saying? So in my opinion, this is my opinion. You got the top three. You got the Verb, the Eel, the Hitman, however you want to put them, right? Um, and then or you got Verb and Hitman, however you want to put it for number 1 and 2. Then you got Eel, then you got Magic, then you get Oops, and then there's me. You know what I'm saying? So respectfully speaking, like as far as notoriety and like views and all that other shit, like I'm right there underneath Magic and the Oops and all that other stuff. So I haven't battled Oops, and Magic is my first person above me. Because in St. Louis, I'm either battling someone who's I'm over or just right there with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm real eager to battle Magic because it's like, dare I say it, it's after coming off my year, it's like one of those. I feel like I've earned this. You know what I'm saying? I've earned this, and I'm
So,
not gonna play around with this at all. This is my first battle back in the city since the 2-on-2. You know?
so you seen his last battle? You feel like you got something to worry about?
No, no, I'm gonna be honest with you, yo. I can't really. Magic don't want to lose to me, so he might take other
No,
battles
that's a
for
fact.
checks. He might take other battles just for you know what I'm saying to whatever reason he took it. He won't approach that battle like me. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna play with me. You know what I'm saying? And if he does, then hey, rest his soul, cause I'm gonna leave him right there on the stage. You know what I'm saying? But he don't want to lose to me. He don't want to lose to me. You could just tell. He don't want to lose to me. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely feel like this is a legacy defining moment for you both.
Yeah, yeah, for sure,
Um,
for sure.
you know,
You know what I'm saying?
it's not a lot of times where you can, like you said, there is a with all due respect to everybody on the list, there is a pecking order in St. Louis when it comes to battle rap in that list. So this is kind of like your introduction into that. Okay, KD, we didn't seen you, but now
Yeah,
we see you. Now we looking at you face to face.
yeah. I feel as if like when I battled Hitman, that was really just to get my lick back. I ain't really gonna lie to you. That was just to get my lick back. That was like one of those. Hey, no, fuck that. I gotta handle this. But I think Magic is like my first battle where I was like, I used to watch you growing up. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Magic broke out and he battled the QPs, John Johns, and the Chillers. To me, he was the best nigga in the city. I'm like, ain't nobody fucking with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much the last person to cross over nationally from St. Louis. So
Mm-hmm.
when people say who was the last star from St. Louis, Magic is probably the first person to pop in your head like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like I said, I take all that in consideration when I'm writing. I'm just not like writing like bullshit lines. Hey, I wanted this matchup for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I wanted this matchup for a damn reason, a prideful reason too. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's a lot on the line. Like you said, this is obviously when you think of in city rivalries, the first battle you go to is Hitman and Verb. And you want that type of impact. You want that type of battle, that type of legacy. Um, let me ask you this. What does B Magic do that scares you the most?
I'm not really scared of anything. To give him his flowers, he has one of the best flows in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? He has one of the best flows in battle rap. The man he can really rap. You know what I'm
Oh, that's
saying?
a fact.
He can really rap. But I'm not really scared of nothing. I've seen a lot, man. I've seen a fucking lot in this game. I've seen niggas who were skillfully way better than me, and I didn't beat them or had a classic with them. I've seen niggas who was not as good as me, but had like better aura and they sold material better than what it was pinned down to be. You know what I'm saying? I've had a lot of backyard brawls where it means more than the actual matchup. So the actual matchup be like, you can afford to lose to that nigga, but the meaning of it, like, hey, don't lose to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You want to remain who you are, don't lose to that nigga. So I look at Magic as if like, if I want to continue to say I'm KD, I can't lose to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I can't even make it. A nigga can't scrape me. You know what I'm saying? We can have a classic all day long. You know what I'm saying? That's 2-1 either way. But a nigga can't scrape me. So I really think he got something to be worried about because I'm focused and I'm like, that nigga can't fuck with me right now, man. That nigga can't fuck with me. Like, that shit. I fucks with him 10 toes, but pin the pad, hey man, you better be coming to work, man. Cause I'm finna try to put my foot on your neck. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely, absolutely, man. We in the building with KD, what I'm saying, talking about his upcoming big matchup with B Magic in the city on STL Street Report. Can you tell them some of the matchup we should be looking forward to on this card? You know what I'm
So
saying?
we got a lot of St. Louis. We got a lot of St. Louis talent, man, that we trying to build up and stuff like that. So we got F Mac versus Toe Montana. Toe Montana's coming back to battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Look out for my nigga F Mac. He had a battle with Swave Sever that drop. He had a battle with Show Off that drop. So my nigga F Mac building up his resume as well. He got ducked by Shotgun Suge. You know, that's another case scenario. We're gonna talk about that. Suge, what up? My nigga J Rome versus Danger Zone. You know what I'm saying? J Rome, he a road warrior. He got plenty of footage on the road. You know what I'm saying? He battled Next in that it wasn't a crucible, it was a god damn, what was the thing? You know what I'm saying? The Unity. My
Okay.
apology. He battled Next NXT in the Unity right before NXT got popping or whatever. My nigga J Rone got a lot of traction. Hell, me and J Rone had one of the best battles in St. Louis last year. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Danger Zone speaks for itself. We got my nigga Jay Murder versus my nigga Danny Boy. My nigga Danny Boy got a nice little resume himself. He got Prep, NXT, Chef Trez. Who else, man? He got like one other name I'm forgetting. I can't think about it off top. But we just trying to build up a lot of talent, you know, within our city. You know what I'm saying? But KD versus B Magic, April 2nd, man. If you in the St. Louis area, please get at me. You know what I'm saying, for a ticket. We got pay-per-view streams too that we gonna be sending out. So we got plenty of good talent on this card. Plenty of good talent. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, me and MVP, we got something real nice for y'all coming up. You know what I'm saying? Real nice. You
Well,
know that, man.
let a brother know something so I can be in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to flip a coin or something, man.
I got you,
I'm
man. Say
trying
less,
to...
man. You know I fuck with you, Tip. Dead ass, you gotta travel, man. You gotta travel, dog.
I do travel. I've been
No,
outside. I just ain't
A
no,
been
lot
it's
of shit
not
inside.
the
was on
same
your
type of
front
travel.
porch last year, man.
It's not the
Hey,
same type of travel, bro. When you from the Midwest, when everything is like a 6 to 8 hour drive to get anywhere, when you gotta hop a flight to get anywhere, it's different. You know what I'm saying?
you
Y'all,
right. You absolutely. I mean, I went to Houston. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, dead ass, you going to Kings and Queens?
Yeah, I'm gonna be outside.
I'm gonna be outside, man. I'm gonna
But
be outside.
okay. Um, so back to you and just battling in St. Louis. Like you said, you're bringing up a new generation of potential stars. How difficult is it in today's battle rap culture to come out of the Midwest?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It is. I see what's going on. I try not to speak too much because I can't relate to a lot of things what people go through. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people, right? But however, this day and age has made it very accessible to get to wherever the fuck you trying to get to, because the Twitter spaces, you have a lot of people in there. Anyone from an E Hart to a 40 Bars to a Kales to a Drake Dennis. Hell, even Drake Dennis, he's a URL scout. So a lot of those people you could get on just by like 2 minute rounds in a space. I remember like back when I was coming up, you know, you really had to travel. You really had to put like dollar to cents, get on a plane and go impress some folks or get them to come to your city. You know what I'm saying? So how hard is it? It's difficult, but it's not as difficult. Shout out to my nigga Merlo 100. You know what I'm saying? Murder Cat member. He started from a league, propelled to street status. He went to the spaces, met up a lot of people. He didn't battle Bill Collector, Jack Boy, Chef Trez. He just had a URL crucible. But a lot of his interaction in the past like 2 months, it happened within the space. Within the
yeah,
space, you know what I'm
No, that's
saying?
a
So
fact.
like them spaces brings a lot of networking that a lot of people they take, you know, they make it work for them. So it's not as difficult as it was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people now that you can literally get an opportunity just from rapping in your living room. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not hating on no shit like that, but the game has changed tremendously,
that's a fact.
He
like
said,
tremendously.
I'm not gonna hate on the Euro step, but I'm gonna say we wasn't doing that when I was hooping.
Hey, but if we could have, we probably would have.
That's a
You know what
fact.
I'm saying? Because that I remember them plane tickets were like 350. 350
Oh.
and I'm working a warehouse job. I'm like,
Hey, yo, Katie, or that nigga be like, yo, would have been that? bro. Nah, them tickets high, bro.
Exactly. I remember that. I remember when North was just doing 2-3 events in New York. We talking about New York. Smack is in Atlanta. This is how crazy it is, right? Smack is in Atlanta. He's doing like he just did the last redemption. He's doing Kings and Queens. I remember when Smack was only doing battles in New York, where if you wanted to see a battle, you gotta go to New York. You know what I'm saying? So now, if I'm someone who live in Atlanta, it's right there on my front porch. It's right there. Just like how he was with COVID and caffeine. Right there in LA. So if you from LA, you don't have to travel across the world to see a battle where it's right there in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So so that's what I'm saying. Midwest, we don't have stuff like that. Smack ain't never set up shop. He haven't set up shop in the Midwest in a long motherfucking time now. You know what I'm saying? So if we had it that easy, maybe a lot more opportunities would blossom and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I also think people who come before us, like the Marv Ones and the Calicos and the Verbs, hey, it would be good if y'all put a bug in that nigga ear and say, hey, go to Chicago, come to St. Louis, come to Detroit, some shit like that. Like a RBE. RBE is another one. They in Atlanta. So it's real easy for you to get into a space, talk to Wing or whoever's on RBE, rap. She's going to invite you to a RBE card. You get what I'm saying? So like spaces, your first step a lot of times is get into spaces. You know what I'm saying? People don't even go to events to network because it's like, nah, I'll talk to them in the space.
Spaces, it's normal now. By the
On my
time you get to
mama.
the event,
You know what I'm
nigga,
saying?
y'all kicking it like y'all been to.
See, that's where people be fucking up at, because what you see in the spaces is not what you necessarily gonna see in real life, and vice versa.
Right.
Like, yeah, I done seen some of the toughest personalities in the spaces be outside, and it do not be that same type of energy.
It don't be the people who, you know what I'm saying? I've seen it myself firsthand. You know, people who talk all day in spaces, people are jumping them in line. They might be right there when the battle talk. Excuse me, let me get right here. Excuse me. You know what
My
I'm saying?
homie.
Like your presence is not built up. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say a lot of times I just shut up because I can't relate to a lot of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not in a good way, not in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? Because unfortunately for me, I'm outside. I'm outside. People see my face. They see my voice. I'm on interviews and stuff like that. I don't even host no spaces. It's been I probably ain't host a space since fucking the summertime or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Once you make that Coty list, you know what I'm saying. Once you have a couple of them things, you know what I'm saying.
nah, I appreciate that,
Couple of them
man.
top battles in the, you know what I'm saying, in the world, Craig. In the
Name
world,
I
Craig.
appreciate it.
name
Nah,
me a
but
battle 6 months straight.
I also figure like I also feel like though like spaces, it could be really helpful to an artist like myself to be like more personable with the fans. You just don't abuse that time in there. I'm in there literally 10 to 12 minutes. I'm out. Like I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Because you get in them spaces before you know it, you arguing with somebody. Spit all over your phone. You know what I'm saying? You're telling them, hey, what city you gonna be in? Yeah, I'm gonna be there. You're not gonna be there. It just sounds good. You know what I'm saying? And what if y'all are in the same city? Now you gotta stand on exactly what you said.
That
No, that's a
Now I'm good.
whole ass fight.
I'm
You know what I'm
good.
saying? You don't want to be like Bad News pointing your gun at your cell phone. Respectfully, we don't want to. Oh yeah, hey man, hey, definitely go. Shout out Trufo and Bad News. They just had a battle come out of Chicago.
Yeah, shout out to
Um,
True Folk Bad News, man. Good battle. Fucks with both of them, man. My bags and bodies nigga, my new Midwest nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now that's someone who I look and be like, that's new Midwest True Folk. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he set a good example on how to stay persistent through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I was looking at my year last year and I was like, man, fuck no, I don't wanna do all this rapping. I was like, you got to, because you might be motivation for someone else. You gotta think of that shit bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? And don't
no,
be afraid to take criticism. I remember Dead Ass pulled me to the side and was like, man, fuck that time limit. And I'm talking about, man, I'm sorry, hey, look, I never told him this, but I was like, man, fuck no. They say this how long we should rap. Until I was like, he's not even playing by the clock. No, he might be right. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might be right.
No, the funniest things about Deadass doing like just being the judge for the battles is like he would get on the phone with me after the battles and complain about y'all niggas. He'd be like, man, these niggas is triple cuss. You know what I'm saying? Just because they say I think they lost a battle, they talking to me all type of crazy. Tim, they don't know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm Fat Boy Poppy out here. These niggas don't know me.
Yo, get the
He's like, what the fuck are you talking about, sir?
yo. How you add mad extra to that, sir? You wildin'. But now I remember that because it was like he wasn't like losing to the material. He'd be like, "Yo, Tom, this nigga rapped the whole 5 minutes. You only got 250 for me? Nah, bro." He was
Hey,
like,
look,
"Yo,
that house was so hectic, bro. Like, you have no idea what it's like to go to sleep at like 4 in the morning, wake up at 9, challenges, whatever we're supposed to be doing. Then you still gotta go back and write and go back to sleep at 3, 4 in the morning. Yo, when battle day came around, I dead ass remember going to sleep in the van before we pulled up because I was so tired, adrenaline running extra high, anxiety starting to get to me. I'm sleepy. I ain't had no more than 8 hours combined. You know what I'm saying? Like, that
yo,
shit
on
was
battle
real. I
day
can't
he was
believe we
ducked
did that
off.
shit.
On battle day he was ducked off outside. He ain't conversate with nobody."
That probably was the least amount of talking I've ever did, bro. Like, for real. Like, if I'm being honest with you, that was the least amount of talking. Because I remember, like, the first week, everybody lost their voice. Everybody lost their voice the first week. I remember that. Man, that was a crazy ass time. I can't believe I did that shit.
Y'all was in there too hype. Y'all niggas is nasty. First of all, y'all niggas, y'all niggas is
Leftover
disgusting.
sink, yo,
Hey,
leftover
some of
chicken
y'all niggas,
open.
we can't even go to McDonald's and get no French fries. Like, no, sir, no,
No,
sir. Some of
hey,
the eating habits, some of the cleaning habits we've seen on this show.
no,
Some of
we dropping like a lot of new episodes Thursday, man. So like, if y'all still got y'all, he had to new storylines, all that stuff. It's just new and improved. New and improved. You know what I'm saying? We re-rock the same dope for y'all. We got you. You know what I'm saying?
they done stepped on this
Disclaimer, that
product
was an
before.
But
analogy.
they
We just
stepped on
don't
it, brought it
They
back. So
stepped
hold
on
on
it a
now.
little bit.
We
we
No,
re-rock that, but nah man, nah. But my head is so much focused for this magic battle, man. I can't even begin to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? Begin to tell y'all, man.
so you beat Magic per se. You beat Magic. Where you go from there?
I think I've just become a lot more solidified because a lot of people over me, they're my peers. They're like my mentors. So maybe me and Oops can tangle in. You know what I'm saying? The Oops matchup is on the table. You know what I'm saying? But Magic and Oops is probably the only ones who I would battle because niggas like Ill, mentor, Verb, mentor. Holla already battled him twice. You know what I'm saying? So these are probably the only niggas that's over me, like ranking wise. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, like, if I get Magic up out of her, that just solidifies me that much more. You know what I'm saying? To where I don't have to look back no more. You know what I'm saying? Magic might be my last STL nigga. You know what I'm saying? He might if Oops don't come outside, Magic may be my last STL nigga. But if Oops come outside, Oops gonna be my last STL nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, he might be one of the last, or he gonna be the last, basically. You know what I'm saying? But after I'm really trying to clip Magic, man. I cannot stress that enough. I'm on some Wise and J that guy shit combined. Like that's where my mindset is at. Like, you just can't play with no nigga and don't let no nigga play with you. Don't walk in there thinking shit sweet on no end. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I think. Cause that nigga has the ability to turn up. He hit my ass with a couple in his top like a wedding cake. Hit my ass with 2, 3 of those. Okay, this might be a different match. Nigga ain't coming to play with me. You know what I'm saying?
no, that's a fact. I think looking at the battle, it would be very hard for me to pick against you going into this battle. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know B Magic just had the Coach Corleone
Yeah.
battle on Divide and Conquer, which was a very, very good showing, very good showing. But You know, 2023 for me is about consistency. God damn it, it is about consistency. But I'll also say, like you said, that shock value when the bar is a little bit lower
Yeah,
than what it is, and they over impress you. What do I
right,
that as what I say when it's
The round go to the 9.
when it's a 10-9 round and that 10 ain't supposed to be like always goes to the 9. Always goes
right.
to the
And
9.
I'm definitely not saying Magic is just low on the totem pole. I
No,
ain't
we're
saying
not
that shit
saying
at
that, but
all.
I'm just saying like when to not just isolate the Coach Corleone, to look at
Hmm.
the past year of what KD has done versus the past year of what B Magic has done. I see a higher level of writing. I see a higher level of consistency. I see a higher level of performance. So if I was a betting man, that is why I would say, you know what I'm saying? I would say that you are actually the hunted in this versus the hunter, actually.
Hey,
You're
I feel that. No, no, I'm on the prowl. Like I'm lurking. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so hard to have this interview and not say what I think when I write, but like I'm really not coming to backstep to backtrack to act like I got it in the bag because I had such a good year. They gonna fuck with me regardless. I'm really in my mindset. Niggas don't fuck with me right now. That's in my mindset because Magic is such a fan favorite here.
no,
They
that's a
don't
fact.
give a fuck how many times he's choked in umpteen battles. They don't give a fuck. When you mention B Magic to the city, is B motherfucking Magic. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like I gotta work that much harder too. You know what I'm saying? So I feel as if this might be an uphill battle off popularity. It might not be off work because if
No,
you
it's
go
definitely
off
gonna be a
work,
popularity.
yeah, it might not. If you go off work, sorry, you know what I'm saying? But if you go off popularity or who likes who or who believes in who or who you want to see, some people might just want to see the old Magic. You know what I'm saying? And if he gives you a glimpse of that, you are so locked in at the old glimpse of it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my shit get a blind eye. You get what I'm trying to say? That's like
For
the
sure.
if a nigga goes, and I'm not saying he has, but if a nigga goes 4 or 5 years choking and he just shows up one night rapping perfect, yeah, this what I wanted to see right here. This what the fuck I paid for. You know what I'm saying? The nigga just giving you what you think of him. He might not even be winning the fucking battle, but he just, you know what I mean? He's giving you what you want. You get what I'm trying to, that's the crazy of the result of the battle. That's so crazy how shit can be. You know what I'm saying? That's so crazy, bro. But it's real though. It's definitely real.
No, it definitely is. So who is on your hit list outside of St. Louis? Who do you want to see in 2023?
Um, I want
I heard
Danger
you
Zone
mention
to come
shotgun, but you're
outside.
gonna have to put respectfully. If you're talking shotgun, I need you to come on with. Hey man, I'm
No,
willing
no,
to
no.
make.
Shotgun ducking my man's in the city. Me and Shotgun, cool, you know. I mean, he can get the smoke too. But nah, Shotgun ducking my man's in the city. But fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But nah, dig this. I want Danger Zone to come outside. I want Old Red to come outside. I want Twerk to come outside. Like, yeah, like Jeru's was on some different shit versus next, and I fucks with that. The boy was cooking. I need to see what's up with that. I need to, you know what I'm saying. I need that smoke. Um, and I want Rum Nitty. I want Rum Nitty.
Oh
You know
yes,
what I'm saying.
sir.
And I think Nitty probably at the top of his game again. You know what I'm saying. I want the niggas to make me feel as a name actually came across my desk maybe like an hour before. You know what I'm saying. I pulled up her. Um, I'm gonna see one of them. I'm gonna see after Magic. I'm gonna see another one of them famous punches. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
it ain't too many, so you can. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Av this year. Um, but my top three, my top 4 or 5, definitely Danger Zone, Twerk, Av, and Nitty. You know what I'm saying? If Old Red want to lace up, I want to see him too. I want to see Danger or Old Red first. But somewhere in there, I really need to see Twerk or or Nitty. Like somewhere in there. I don't give a fuck how to make it happen.
I mean,
You
you
know,
know,
it just gotta happen. I feel as if that's what I need right there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I know Twerk had a good time in the city last time he was in.
I couldn't believe that shit, boy. I looked up. I said, "What the fuck?"
And you know what's
Eazy.
crazy? True story about that. So I was gonna I was gonna drive down to the city for that battle. But I didn't end up doing it because my daughter ended up getting sick. That next day, he's in the Twitter spaces. So I was like, bro, like, how that battle go? And he was like, man, I ain't even make it to the battle. And I was tripping because I had literally seen video of this nigga in the club, and I was like, what?
Hey, look, I was so out of it the day before. I'm like, that happened on Street Status, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to O. So we wasn't over the booking. We wasn't over that actual, you know what I'm saying? I rep True Report. So, that's O League, you know what I'm saying? So I was just coming as a fan, just showing love, showing support. Hey, yo, man, I look up and they say, yeah, man, twerking, Riso going down. I say, yeah, I'm going to be in the building, you know what I'm saying? It's still in the third. I ain't hit up Twerk. I ain't do none of that shit. We get to the battle. They say, yeah, Twerk was at the club yesterday. I said, that's what's up, man. Showing that nigga a good time, bro. I went to go eat some food. I went to the car. I came back inside. They said, yeah, Twerk not here. He not in the city. I said, excuse moi. That nigga was at the club partying with bitches.
Sick.
And he not here?
Sick.
So I say, I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? I just hope the business gets settled. And because I wanted to see the matchup. I wanted to see him in the city because I was in the building when he battled Oops. And I don't know, a well-prepared Twerk is a show.
Scary.
You know what I'm saying? He is the boy electrifying. You know what I'm saying? The boy is electrifying. So, and I wanted to see my nigga Riso get that love, get that shot, get that good battle. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I hope they can make it work. I was in the space when him and O was chopping it up, and I believe they got to the bottom of it. They found the result. But so whether Twerk, you know what I'm saying, he coming back to St. Louis, or whether I got to meet him on another platform, hey, I'm going to get that smoke one way or another, man. You know what I'm saying? One way or another, I'm going to get that smoke. Man. Oh, yeah, and I want to make a couple appearances on, like, other leagues and shit, too. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm looking to go back to RBE. Me and ARP talked about that already. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking to go back there. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm trying to finagle my way on Chrome 23. She got the culture in the headlock right now.
Hey, I
That
ain't
you
gonna lie
can.
to you. That
She got the
anniversary.
culture in the headlock. I'm just so confused because I be out of it a lot of times. So I'm thinking that's a all female platform. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, okay, she make an exception for, you know what I'm saying, a couple guys, you know what I'm saying, unless it's like an intergender matchup. I look around and people saying she open it to everybody. So I'm like, is it
I need pieces. I need parts.
Okay, so I
is
got
it everybody?
I
Or
got
is it
this.
like,
So
you know what I'm saying?
So Chrome 23 is the deciding chromosome whether you are
right.
a male or
23
female.
chromosomes for a female.
How,
Definitely.
but since it's also the deciding factor chromosome, that is what she's using the manipulation piece. That 23rd chromosome is interchangeable because you don't know what it's gonna be.
Whatever it is, it got to get your boy on there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to go where the culture is going and bring the
No, that's
culture
a fact.
back to St. Louis. That's where I'm trying to go. So the culture was on Midnight Madness. Let me get up in Midnight Madness. You know what I'm saying? The culture was on Bags and Bodies. Let me get up in Bags and Bodies. You know what I'm saying? So Remy Ma got the culture in a million in 4 days is amazing.
No,
A
that's
million
crazy.
in 4 days is amazing. You know what I'm saying? So the whole world anticipating her next card. You'll be a liar if you don't say so. The whole culture anticipating her next card. I'm just trying to get a little fun.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get a little fun.
Yoshi,
That's
what
all I'm
up?
trying to do.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know, somebody.
I'm trying. I wish I thought outside. I like the outside URL shit setting more in the Tay-Rock Snake Eyes type of, you know what I'm saying, setting. When they pulled out the stage, anytime you pull out the stage, it's more ticket sales than it is gritty battles. So
For sure.
something like Mac Myron and Fonz, that probably would have went over so amazing on the floor. versus a stage. I'm not saying they can't put on the show, but some battles just that inner circle feeling gives you that feel. You know what I'm trying to
Right.
say? So, like Rum Nitty and Fonz, I feel like the culture still in my opinion, I would still be talking about Rum Nitty and Fonz. That battle was so crazy. You know what I'm saying? I might go watch that as soon as this interview over. But what I'm saying is them circle battles, them pit battles, you remember them. It just gives you a feel. You know what I'm saying? It gives you a feel. The stage gives you a show. You know what I'm saying? So I hope to get on like something with URL too. I say all that to say, I hope I get on something with URL, like some type of small room volume, something that introduces new talent and new MCs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
If
so I mean, I've been talking to a lot of people behind the scenes, so hopefully you see me over there real soon. You know what I'm saying?
if they do an Ultimate Madness tournament, would you do it?
Yeah, I got a lot. I got
My
the
man
advantage
just
in the
battled
tournament.
on Bags and Bodies. Is that a question?
I didn't. The question wasn't can he do it. It was would he. It's
So I
two
would.
different
He
things.
just came off of Bags and Bodies. You think? Come
Again,
on, son.
okay. Some people have threesomes and don't like threesomes no more.
Touche, touche,
Like
touche. Okay,
it might be few and far between, but it's few and far between.
I ain't never heard that one. Now, that was some new shit right there. That was some new. I ain't never heard. That was good. Who told you that one?
You know what I'm saying? Hey
Who told
man,
you that one?
it's
Yeah.
confidential, man. I ain't giving up my sources. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
Sometimes
would. I would do a tournament, especially the high profile ones. You know what I'm saying? To where you gaining so much, so even if you lose a battle, you still win in the long run. I would definitely do one of those. And shit, the difference with that one is at least I'm able to go home. Shit, go home, regroup, and all that other shit. Like people don't know, man. Them couple days of silence that could really recharge somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like just to sit and let your thoughts see in Bags and Bodies. Every time you walk out the door, you see your fucking competitors. You know what I'm saying? They walking, they smoking, they doing this, they doing that. You know, there's so many people around you. You got to spar and all this other shit. This shit just we ain't none of us from Atlanta outside of two people. So you really just there. You know what I'm saying? But like, if I was to go back home, man, shit, that'd be just a lot more smoother. A lot more smoother. You go, you regroup, come back, rap. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to see nobody. I ain't got to do none of that shit. But I would definitely do one of them tournaments. Definitely, man. My advantage would be I write fast. I can write fast. You know what I'm saying? I can memorize faster. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we seen you pull a battle off in what was that 12 hours or something crazy like that with you in Bad News.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was in the council. I was in
yo,
the council.
New said the same shit,
I was
bro.
He
in the
definitely
council.
said the same thing when we was talking about this battle too.
Hey, look, let me tell you something, because I don't know if News told you. I text News, like, right, like in the middle of the night, like 11 o'clock. Hey, News, what's good, bro? He ain't reply. I was gonna tell that nigga, man, let's go to one round, man. Fuck this shit. Cause it was, man, listen, bro. That's what I was saying earlier, man. When a motherfucker want that same opportunity and you get it, when you get put on the spot, you be like, yeah, man, we can do that. Whole time.
I don't really want to
What
do
happened?
that.
We ain't doing ARP like, yeah, I need a show for tomorrow. I need a battle tomorrow. I lost the battle. I'm trying to get I'm like, hey, ARP, what's up, man? You know me, man. Yeah, we can do that. 3 rounds?
3 rounds.
The fuck is you on?
Niggas was talking
You
hot
mean
shit though.
you mean tomorrow? Like, fuck is you on? You know what I'm saying? So the whole time I'm looking at him like, yeah, we're gonna talk about it all. We're gonna talk about no. News like, yeah, we can do 3 rounds, just talking shit. I go to my hotel, I'm writing. I'm like halfway in my first. I'm like, yo, how the fuck am I finna pull off 3 rounds? And I ain't have nothing. I didn't have nothing. I went down, I wasn't sitting on no bars. I went down there for the finals and the season premiere. I ain't even had no extra outfit. I had to go, you know what I'm saying, buy some shit. Man, that shit was so crazy, bro. I'm like, I went to sleep at like 3. And I think I woke up at like 6:30 and started writing my second. And man, the whole time I'm finna cancel. I'm like, man, fuck that shit, man. Hell no. Nah. And fuck that money. You know what I'm saying?
But
Fuck that. Nah. I was like, you gotta see this one through, man, because it's going RBE closure. This is a good look for you. You know what I'm saying? You build a rapport. People remember this moment. They're gonna remember 12 hours prep. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so happy I was able to get that off. But on my mama, I was this close to canceling. Maybe even closer.
no,
Sound just like news.
well, we definitely glad you didn't. And I'm gonna say this, man, and we gonna go ahead and get up out of here, KD, man. I just appreciate your grind and your tenacity and the way you have really another person that has taken their career under their control, and it's everything is about timing. And I'm so glad that you getting your flowers now, you getting the respect, and now you getting the shot. And I just want to, what I'm saying, all due respect to B Magic because he is who he is, but I really want to see you just 360 dunk this motherfucker in the rim.
And
Like
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. It's a lot of eyes on me. And you know what I'm saying? Around this time last year, I had 4 battles. I had the 2-on-2. I had a 1-rounder in Texas. I battled Holmesy the guy, and I think I had Wise. I had Wise coming up because me and Wise originally was supposed to be March 25th. So around this time last year, I had 3-4 battles locked in. This is my first battle. This is my first battle, and I ain't battled since motherfucking November. So it's a lot of eyes on me. Some people, they want to see me keep up the momentum from from last year. I do too. So you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot riding on this. A lot riding. That's why you just can't rush this type of material. You know what I'm saying? Don't overthink it, but hey, breathe on it. You know what I'm saying? Take your time. You know what I'm saying?
oh,
I
before we
appreciate
get
y'all
out of
letting
here,
me come up tonight.
man, I want you to plug your photography because I see you doing your thing, man.
Hey man, I appreciate that. Where my shit at, man? Hold on. Damn. My shit. Hey, look. Individual photography, man. We gonna be in Atlanta, man. You know what I'm saying? Taking pictures. We doing
Nah,
everything.
fuck that. Last time he was in Atlanta, he ain't take no photos of me. Fuck now, just
Hey,
playing.
nah, I got you. I got you. No. Hey, you know what's so crazy, man? I really picked up that hustle. I had the idea of that hustle, man, when I was in the house, man. I just noticed a lot of shit don't shake unless that camera is around. And I was just thinking, like, hey, man, the cameraman don't get half as much motherfucking no acknowledgement, but they do the most work and they can charge a nice little bag. You know what I'm saying? Versus the battlers, they do the least amount of work but get all the attention. You know what I'm saying? All we do is show up and rap. So what about the camera people who just show up? Nigga, Avocado was streaming the Pat Stay event and Chrome 23. You gotta know he left with some money. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know. So I was just more looking at it from a business aspect. The camera's real fun to play around with, man. A lot of people, the audience is a lot more broader to do business with, because you know what I'm saying, like podcasts and stuff. That shit is dope, but everybody wants a picture. Everybody wants to save memories. Everyone. You know what I'm saying? From a battler to the fans to goddamn me, the old lady across the street. She gonna want somebody getting married. They got a baby on the way. They got something going on. You know what I'm saying? So now individual photography, man. If y'all can't follow me on Instagram at individual photography, I appreciate all the the love and support I've been getting from that too. You know what I'm saying? But as far as my battles, don't follow me on Twitter. I'm only KD, man. Fuck with me on all platforms, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with me.
No, that's my dog, man.
Nah,
That's my
salute to
dog,
you. You know,
KD.
my body bags. Oh, bags and bodies, brothers. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Now I
The fuck
appreciate you,
you
bro.
gonna say?
Appreciate you, bro.
Hey,
Hey,
make
yo,
that
man,
little tongue twisted. You feel me? That's it. That's all.
and before we get up out of here, man, my nigga MVP is back active, man. He got a battle with my
Meta.
if y'all Meta from St. Louis. So if you know your St. Louis history, man, Meta is he's one of them, probably one of the first people Norbs took a liking to from St. Louis after B Magic pop. You know what I'm saying? My nigga MVP back active. We got a 2-on-2 coming up. It's gonna be crazy. So we gonna continue that shit too, man. You know, Murder Cap, my nigga Merlo 100. He just killed the Crucibles in Chicago, moving on to phase 2. You know what I'm saying? Hitman took a liking to him. He might be up in season 2, Bags and Bodies. So, and man, the whole Murder Cap moving, man. The whole Murder Cap, that we doing our thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact. And we love to see it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my guy KD, man. Good luck with your battle with B Magic coming up
Appreciate you, man.
next month, man. And definitely looking forward to, you know what I'm saying, seeing what you do next.
Appreciate you, man. And 314 that.
Happy 314. That's a
Fuck
fact.
that time out, man.
Happy 314 day, okay? I feel like I heard that, all day.
As you should, man. As you should, man. Recognize game, recognize game. But no, man. Shout out to KD, man. Fire interview. Definitely one of the battlers I really wanted to highlight and really just get into his thought process about how he thinks about battle rap, where he's going to go with his career. But like he said, shout out to MVP. I did see they got the battle with Meta coming out. They said he got the 2-on-2. I think, you know, him versus Twerk would be crazy. That's
That
such
shit
a
is
height
hard.
disadvantage. That's such a height disadvantage.
But it'd be crazy though. Him and Rum would be crazy too. But him and
No,
Turk,
that's a
I was
fact.
surprised at that Twerk.
I think a lot is riding on what he does with their April battle with B Magic. The same thing for B Magic. You can't play with KD. You play with KD, you're definitely gonna get sent to the high heavens.
Hey,
But your fellow Bags and Bodies, E EJ Moore just had a battle with Metaphor
for
on STL Street Status, and yeah, boy, we gotta talk. But we'll holler at y'all dead ass, let you know where they can find you at, my boy.
yo, at Instagram at that so that's what a W you heard. That's it. That's all.
And you already know me. You definitely know exactly what I do. Y'all see me in the morning, and we definitely got a lot to talk about. It ain't easy being cheesy.
Hey,
We gonna get into it though, but I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and you know the motto. We ain't getting
we
started.
here. Nah, I mean.
Facts.